Hi, good evening to you all. I do apologise for not recording an afternoon video. After all, I've done two morning videos earlier, so I couldn't do my afternoon. I had to pop out and do a couple of important things, so couldn't really squeeze a morning recording. However, this is my evening recording, and it's for the preview of Arsenal v Dundalk of Ireland. Now, I don't know too much about Dundalk. They compete in the top league in Ireland, I would assume. They compete with Derry, City, Cork, and a number of couple of well-known Irish sides. So it'll be interesting. However, I will rest the big guns for the Manchester United game this Sunday, and I'll go with a youthful but a little bit of experience side for this fixture for tomorrow, which is a Europa League game, group stages. Game 2, we won the first game just about with a 2-1 win. Well, I'll call it a little squeeze there, because we were a bit fortunate to be winning that game. However, I'm going to go through my information, which is going to be a 4-3-3. It should be a 4-3-3 for the rest of the season, if you ask me, in all competitions. And 7 substitutions that I'm going to pick. So this is going to be a bit of a tight one here. But to start off with, I'm going to go with Alex Renarsson. He's been due a debut. He's waited patiently. We signed him for about up to 5 mil. So it didn't cost that much. But we have yet to see what he's like. And there's no point in me playing Bird Leno, because if he gets injured or he pulls up a muscle injury or some sort, then that's him out of the Manchester United game, and possibly weeks and months out of out of many important league games, or all games in all competition that he's going to be needed for. So it makes sense for me to go with Alex Renarsson. He's still quite a young goalkeeper in his mid-20s, I believe. I haven't checked how old he is of recently, but I would assume that he's in his mid-20s. Arsenal fans, you can get back on. Arsenal fans, you can quote me on this, whether he's in his mid-20s. I believe this is the sort of fixture that he should start. So Alex Renarsson. Bit of a tongue twister, that one. Right, the back 4. I'm going to go with Cedric Suarez. Now, he did play the last game. He came off in the 60th minute for Bellerin. Don't ask me why. I feel that he would be picked for this game, but the reality is he signed a long-term contract, and it's as if he's going to be picked for games like this and Carabao Cup games. But the importance of that one would be against Man City in the quarterfinals. But he is an experienced all-round footballer, all-round defender, and he has many experiences with Southampton. So for me, I'm gonna go with Cedric Suarez in this. Defensively, I've always said that he is superior to Bellerin, as well as offensively as well. So yeah, I'm sticking with Suarez for this game. The centre-back pairing, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go with Callum Chambers. He wants to play games. He's got the opportunity to get some minutes under his belt. I think he'll get a full 90 minutes if he's selected. He's come back from a long injury of some sort when he damaged his cruciate ligament against Chelsea, the game that I was at, and Yeah, it was not a good. It was on viewing a tough. Yeah, it was a tough. It was tough to witness, and for me, he gets the opportunity to give Arteta a possible headache in centre back selections, because we are looking short of centre backs, and maybe he can prove why he should possibly start on Sunday ahead of Squadron Mustafi. I'm not even going to talk about Mustafi, so I'll end up having a rant. I'm trying hard not to swear. Anyway, he starts. Alongside him, I'm going to go with William Saliba. If he's fit, he plays. There's nothing wrong with him. He ain't out on loan. He's in the Arsenal squad, and I don't see why he can't play. He's talented enough, and I feel that he needs minutes under his belt. So let's stick him in, because if I go with Gabriel Magalhaes, it's a massive gamble, and who's to say he won't get injured? It is as simple as you're playing your strongest gun, but he could end up getting injured, and he's one of our best performers. He's been probably the best performing centre half defender at the club this season. So I'm not going to go with Gabriel Magalhaes. I'm going to go with Saliba, and I want to see what he really is made of. Left back, I'm going to go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I think he can do the job there. He's a very decent utility player, and he can operate wherever he wants to, wherever he's asked to play. Should I say? He does what it says on the tin, and he wants to play for Arsenal. He wants to wear the shirt, and Arteta has really changed his own view on how he approaches training and how he approaches match days as well, and he's happier now than he was earlier in Arteta's reign. So I'm going to go with Maitland-Niles. That's the back four completed. So my midfield three, in the holding place between the two centre halves, I'm going to have to go with Xhaka. I mean, I think he should just play from deep personally. Just sit from deep and spray passes, because he ain't going to do nothing else, and make the odd tackle here and there as well. I think he's the guy that I would pick for this game. He's not my favourite, but I'm short of midfielders, and I feel that he has to go in there. You know how I feel about Xhaka. If you have listened to my views, if you've been watching my channel and you've been listening to my views, you know how I feel about Xhaka. But at the same time, we're limited in that position, and it's a Europa League game against a side that we should win comfortably against, and that's all with all due respect to Dundalk. Xhaka starts this game. My midfielders alongside him, I'm going to go with Emile Smith. He's he's due a game, and this will be the ideal fixture for him. I think he's enjoyed a good business end. Or he enjoyed the good tail end to the season. Can't even talk right now. He enjoyed very good experiences at Huddersfield, especially the tail end of last season. Scored some goals as well, and I look forward to seeing him in this team for tomorrow if he is selected. But that's my preference of player that I want in my team and in my formation. So he goes in. I think Willock will get an opportunity. I'm not going to go with Ceballos. I don't think I'll go with El Neni. So I just want an attacking three. I want a strong midfield. Someone who can attack. Well, not just attack. Someone who can arrive in the box late, attack and score. And Emile Smith can do that job. With Joe Willock, he's a box-to-box player. We all know that he puts in the tackle, He puts a shift in off the ball, and on the ball he's not afraid to run at players and go past them, as long as he gets the end product right. And once he's coached into that, once that end product is coached into him, he becomes a hell of an Arsenal player, a hell of a footballer, and a hell of a Premier League footballer as well. So Willock goes in for me to start. In attack, on the wing, well, I'm going to start off with the right wing, Reece Nelson. Yeah, I'm going to go with Reece Nelson. I think he's got a lot to offer, and I think he needs to prove that he can prove to Arteta that he's capable of doing the best job possible, and he's got the ability to sustain a first team's berth. So I'm going to go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. On the left, oh gosh, I've got a little problem here. We've got Pepe, we've got Saka, but I want to rest them. Who deserves to go on the left? You know what? I'm going to reshuffle the midfield. I'm going to go with El Neni instead of Rose Smith. I'm going to have to put Rose Smith on the right hand side. He can get into those pockets, and he can still attack from there. He's not a creative player. I think he's an attacking midfield player who likes to get goals. So Emil Rose Smith will get an opportunity in that position. On the left, I'm going to start off with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, no, he's the left back. I'm going to start off with Reece Nelson. Yeah, he's got quite a lot to prove, and I feel that in time he may be given an opportunity in that position. So yeah, I'm going to go with no. I'm going to change that midfield. I'm going to leave that midfield as it is. I've gone with Xhaka, Emil Rose Smith, and Willock. On the right, I'm going to go with the Norwegian kid. Actually, I'm going to redo the front three again. I'm going to go with the Norwegian kid. I've forgotten his name. I should have done his research. Should have done the research. But we signed him from a Norwegian club. I've forgotten his name, but he'll come to me. He signed for Arsenal this season. He's possibly in the under 23s. But for me, I'm going to give him his first senior appearance as an opportunity for him to show us Arsenal fans what he's really all about. So yeah, he starts tomorrow. Reece Nelson can move over to the left. He's played only a handful of games for Arsenal. He's been out on loan, but I feel that he deserves an opportunity in this fixture. So Reece Nelson on the other side, which is the left-hand side of the attacking three. In the middle, Eddie Nketiah. Now he's got goals in him, and at the same time, he works as hard as he can. And recently, he's come on as a substitution, and not had as much minutes as he would like. But he's still, for me, a goal threat. And while he's not being a goal threat, he's molesting centre halves, defenders all over that pitch. And he's not a guy who just stands on his feet. He will close the ball down, even the goalkeeper as well. You just saw. You only have to look at the goal against Southampton. It just shows you what Eddie Nketiah is all about, and that's molesting defenders and goalkeepers. You know, he's prepared to do that if he is to get goals, but he will score goals as well. He is a goal scorer, so yeah, let's let Eddie Nketiah start. On the bench, Matt Maisie. I don't think this is a problem. He's waited patiently for so long, and he is going to get his opportunity, I believe, if he keeps being patient. So Matt Maisie on the bench. Substitute number 2. Wow, this is going to be... I'll tell you what, Mavropanos as substitute number 2. He's come back on loan from Nuremberg, Germany. In Germany, that is. He had games there. And I think he deserves at least a place on the bench. I can't say too much on him. I can't talk about the reports in Germany. And the only thing I can assume is he's had a number of games with Nuremberg in the Bundesliga second division. So, well, let's put him on the bench and see what happens from there. Right, substitute number 3. I know David Luiz has just picked up injury. It seems like I've got no other alternative but to go with Mustafi. Someone with an experience head. Someone who's played in the Fun Europa League, won the World Cup, obviously. He's had these good games, especially in Arteta's reign. He's had quite a handful of good games for me. And he's always been trusted by Arteta, but for me, overall, he's just not good enough. And he has said that he will leave Arsenal at the end of the season due to the fact that he turned down the contract extension or whatever it was in terms of his wages. He wasn't happy with it, so he'll be gone at the end of the season. So while he's still an Arsenal player, he still has to perform. So he's on the bench. Substitute number 4. He needs some midfielders in there. Oh, don't want to go with these midfielders, but I've got no choice. Partey's going to have the night off, so I'm going to go with Dani Ceballos. Simple fact is, I don't think he'll get on unless there's an injury or it's a tactical reason for him to be on the pitch. If anything, it would have to be, for tactical reasons, or just if anything, he would have to be on the bench just for insurance. But he'll only have to come on earlier if there's an injury or a tactical reason. I would put him on the bench. Substitute number 5. Substitute number 5 is a bit difficult one. It's a bit of a difficult one here. I'm going to give Saka the night off because he deserves it. It's a shame Martinelli ain't fit to return. Don't think he's fit enough to return. If he is fit enough, then he could make the bench. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with Lacazette on the bench. He was quite poor against Leicester. Missed his opportunities and didn't do enough. So Lacazette on the bench. Substitute number 6. This is a bit of a tricky one here. You know what? Substitute number 6. Folarin Balogun. He is a talented striker. From what the noise is telling me, from the noise coming out of the club, that he's meant to be a talented striker. Banged in goals for the under 19s, under 20s, under 21s, even under 23s. He's banging in goals. I mean, Arsenal fans who watch the youth game, tell me a little bit more about Folarin Balogun. I would like to know in the comment section below, and I can have a little conversation with you guys. Alright, that's my substitute number 6. Substitute number 7, the last one. He's going to be the last one. Aubameyang's definitely going to have a night off. and I want him up. I want him up top in the middle of the three on Sunday. I'm scratching my head here, you know. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's gonna kill me to do this. Yeah, it really is gonna kill me to do this, but I'm gonna give it to Kolasinac. He's substitute number 6. Suppose he is a left back by trade, but I don't even trust him to start this game. I really don't. So all I can do is reward him a place on the bench and be done with it. And speaking of done, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna say thank you once again to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, for watching, for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, if not tomorrow morning. So guys, stay tight, rest well, and have a good evening. Yeah. Before I go, if you want to pick your starting 11, or you want to comment on my starting 11, then drop me your opinions, your views in my comment section below. Smash a thumbs up, like button, and do remember to subscribe to this channel like someone did yesterday. That's DLG REPPIN. For those of you that are new and are watching for the first time, DLG REPPIN, spelt Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. That's me, and I'm gonna be ending it right now. So good night, and do rest superbly well. Laters. Nice.